I feel like a freaking idiot now. Look, I mean, there's the whole entire, look, oh my goodness. Oh, get in before I ruin the camera. No, I feel like I feel stupid now because we got into such a rush yesterday. We looked up at the time, we were sitting there loving on the horses and everything. We looked down at the time, we realized that we were running kind of late, so we rushed out of here, so I freaking took off the boat off the hitch and just dropped it where it laid. We're going to look at the positive on this because I needed to clean it out anyways and get it ready for hunting season. And boom, now I know the inside of my boat is clean. Like, I use my boat a lot. And that's another thing. I haven't been out in 3 weeks. And I wanted to go out and set limb lines. I had a lot of things that I wanted to do this weekend. And the rain's kind of putting a hold on everything that I planned on doing. I wanted to go check the trail camera. I moved the trail camera, and I wanted to check that, but it looks like if I do check it, I'm just going to grab the card and just show y'all when I get back at the house instead of ruining the camera over it. Man, everything that I had planned on doing this weekend, and it's a good thing I didn't, like, I'm really not complaining about doing opening weekend and going hunting and everything, because it's been, hell, we were soaked coming back from the concert last night. We also woke up late, got home about 4 o'clock in the morning. Hell of a night. Oh, there you go, girl. Oh, well, I know one thing that I can do today. I got a bunch of birds that are ready to be slaughtered. And it's non-stop rain. I got to remember to check the creek when I get home. I checked it on the way here. It looked fine, but the rain has picked up since then. Go out here and check on the goats. They're not happy, of course. Over here by the road. Wound up taking them out of the fence, and we had them on a wire. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Wound up taking them off of the wire because we found out the easiest thing is just to let them roam. They know the property. They just get a little curious sometimes and go off to the road. They don't go in the road, but they get close to the road, and it kind of concerns me with the amount of traffic we got over here. We are having to spray off the front porch. I did one half, Chelsea's doing the other half. But all the stuff we accumulated over the summer on the front porch, we have like no storage on our property, or storage areas on our property. So the front porch became one of the main closets, I guess how you would call it. So we're getting ready to load up stuff off the porch that need to go to the barn for the winter. Barn is across town, so that's where the horses are. We've also accumulated some random trash. They got a water heater in the backyard. Literally looks like a trash fest right now going on. The rain doesn't help anything, so we got a lot of stuff to move out of here, a lot of trash to move before the winter. We really don't like being clustered and everything. We got lawnmowers to take to the barn for the winter, and oh yeah, I tried getting the dogs off the lead, start training them, and yeah, the first night they were off the wires, we woke up to a dead chicken, one of our good chickens, which is going to happen when you're dealing with pups that don't know any better, but it still sucks. And look at all my wet, soggy chickens. My poor chickens are all wet because instead of going underneath the roof, apparently they like getting rained on. So that's going to be real fun, grabbing wet chickens and cleaning them up for the freezer. And they did a hell of a job clearing out this area right here. I gotta clear out this. I gotta hook up a blade to the weed eater and start walking, start cutting. And I'm actually hearing the creek. That's right, I need to check the creek. Let's go check the creek out. Walking down the side of the road, literally. Look how close our house is to the road. Yeah. But this is actually with everything overgrown from being behind. Is the easiest way to access the creek because the creek is literally right here, and there's a bridge I could go on. and get a better judgment of what is that on my shoulder. Ooh, not gonna lie, at first it looked like something else. Get a better judgment how far up the property it is. It's been raining continuously for 2 days straight. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's definitely up there. Still got good, maybe 6 feet before, you know, we really got to keep an eye on it. But it's good right now. It's actually stopped raining, so. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and finish cleaning off the front porch. Load up some of the stuff that needs to go back to the barn for the winter. And then we're going to go ahead and start cleaning some chickens. We got to start filling up the freezer. The more I could go ahead and clean through these next couple days while it's raining, and the deer, kind of like us, like they don't want to sit there and deal with the rain, but then you get to that point where like, okay, screw it, I'm just going to get wet and I'm going to go back to my normal life. That right there is the peak time, so I'm going to spend these next couple days only focus on cleaning as many chickens as I can, and then go ahead and get my stuff ready for the season. Woo! Okay, see, this is way better, way better. Everything's cleaner, and we only kept the essentials. The grill, some chairs, and of course the weed eater. And so now it's time to go ahead and get the chickens, well, some of the chickens cleaned up.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world gone bad.
Regardless of how long you've been doing this, you still get those moments where it reminds you that you're still human. And we spend countless days and hours raising these animals from day one to help you feed your family. And I think nowadays people, when you go to the store, or when people go to the store, they tend to lose the idea of what farmers, whether industrial or just doing it for your family, we tend to forget everything they go through, everything that the animals go through, sickness, health, easy days, bad days. It's easy to go to the store, grab a pack of meat, but it's not easy to remember the story behind the things and those who take care of you, that allows you to go to the store and get all these things without you having to do much of anything than just put it in your cart and going throughout the checkout. All these birds, all the food, the meat that we raise, we do our best to make sure they stay healthy and happy, just to put them in our freezer. But what I like about farming is when I harvest these animals, when they wind up on the table and I look at it, I'm proud of the hard work that me and my family went through to help provide that opportunity to eat a meal. I think it's important for kids to understand that too. Anybody. I think that's mainly the key, is making sure that everybody, you know, I think that's really important. Everybody understanding that there's a story behind a lot of things that you buy at your store, especially food, coffee, all that. You know, people go through a lot of hell to raise or to nourish plants, and times, countless hours, and fighting storms and making sure all the animals are okay. You know, we just got to remember that.
Coming up here. See, I told you not to come up here. Don't get mad at me. You're not allowed on the front porch. Don't try to get up on that side either. No. You need to go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You too, Briggs.
Look at it. Look at him. He's got I'm doing something wrong look on his face. And then look
Look at these guys. Out of all the places to go while it's raining, they huddle up beside a tree when they have a house to go under. Or go in. Like an actual shelter in the backyard. Kills me. I think they're still mad at me because I kicked them off the front porch. I got the chicken season.
And it looks amazing.
I'm just waiting for the coals to be ready. We're gonna be eating good.